What's up, guys? Your boy Ed from Elementsaber. You already know. Today we're going to be talking about actually one of the most beautiful mats out there. It's not really just a mat, but we're going to be talking about the Archtype Elementsaber. I feel like Elementsaber is an archetype that really gets overlooked a lot. It's an archetype that definitely deserves a lot more love. And it's an archetype that if their field spell wasn't as shitty as it is, I personally believe this archetype would get played so much more. If we might have had a little bit more support on the spell side, this deck could have been the most busted deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! I think this deck is a lot of fun, and I think that you guys will really enjoy the in-depth conversation, in-depth understanding of Elementsabers. Guys, before we continue with this video, make sure you guys go check out your playmat. They have the most amazing, beautiful sleeves. They feel amazing. They're super cool. And they can actually customize sleeves however you guys want. If you guys want to put your team logo, if you guys want to put your own original design on them, whatever you guys want to put, you guys can definitely get that done. And if you guys want to get 10% off, you guys can use Elite 10 YP to get 10% off of any purchase around the whole store. I think that these sleeves are amazing. They're beautiful. And if you guys definitely want to get your some, make sure you guys do. Link will be down in the description. Guys, you already know. Let's go. All right, guys. So now we're going to go ahead and get into the Elementsabers. I'm not going to get into the Elemental Lord stuff because I don't really like the Elemental Lord stuff. Kind of just like this and this only. I think this is really fun. I actually really enjoy it. I love their playmat. Shout out to Alex because Alex actually bought me this playmat, if I'm not mistaken. But let's go ahead and get into the deck. So this guy is really good. So one of the things that you guys got to keep in mind is that this has to be activated like almost at all times. So you activate this. If you activate the effect to add one of elemental saber monsters from your deck to your hand, you cannot conduct your battle phase next turn, which kind of sucks. So you could definitely go activate and activate effect at this. You can activate the effect to special summon itself, and then you get to send 2 materials from the deck to the graveyard. Because of this. Because this will let you pay cost from the monsters by sending them from the deck to the graveyard by this effect. So it all really matters on what you're going to send from the deck to the grave. You send an earth or a wind, your elemental sabers cannot be destroyed by battle. Send a water or fire, they cannot be destroyed by card effects. You send light or dark, your opponent cannot target it with effects. Which is really nice because like I could just go this and then send like I normally would send something like earth and I think fire is normally what I would send. I would send like earth and fire, and then now they can't be destroyed by card effect or by battles. So they'll just stay there in defense, and then let's say like I have another one or whatever, right? And yeah, it can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. But it kind of sucks because it's like a really low attack, and then like light's like a really good attribute, whatever. One of the effects that all of these monsters share is that their effect in the graveyard is that they can change their attribute to whatever attribute you want. So you have water, wind, dark, earth, fire, and light, which are all the attributes, and they can all change their attributes to whatever you want. So if you want fire to be water, it'll be water. If you want fire to be earth, it'll be earth. And so on and so forth. Some of them have other effects on the board, others don't. So we're going to go ahead and read some of their effects. Once per turn, quick effect, I can send 1 elemental saber monster from my hand to the graveyard, which then if the field spell's up, I can do it from deck to grave. Target 1 face-up monster on the field, change it to face-down defense. Once per turn, if this card is in the graveyard, I can change the attribute. Yep. Cool. So, Book of Moon. Once per turn, when a spell or a trap card is activated, quick effect, I can send 1 Elementsaber monster from deck or hand, from my hand or the deck, of course, to the graveyard. And if I do, I negate the activation. This one's actually really good. I actually like that one a lot. This one, once per turn, I get to send 1 Elementsaber and add 1 Elementsaber or Elemental Lord monster from my deck to my hand, except for itself. Not too bad. So, Book of Moon. Negate spells or traps, Rhoda for any of them. Once per turn, I get to send 1 elemental saber from the deck to the graveyard, and I get to send 1 more from the deck to the grave. Yep, that one kind of sucks.
This one, once per turn, target one Elementsaber monster except for itself or a lord that has been properly summoned in your graveyard and special summon it. So this is just like a special summon, which is not too great. I mean, like, I don't really use it a lot. So like the thing is that like both of these, I really just use them to like, you know, earth and fire protection. And then like I would play like 2 of these. I'll play like 1 and 1. I play like 2, 2 and 2. And then I play like 1 of this one too. This one is that I get to target 1 monster in my graveyard except for itself, and I get to add it to my hand. So it's not too bad. So like, let's say this goes to the graveyard and I have this in the field. I get to go effect, send 1 from the deck to the grave, add this back to my hand. So it's not too bad. So add from grave, add from deck, negate spells, Book of Moon. I get to special from the grave, and I get to send to the grave. Not too bad. This will protect all of them if I have any or all of them in the field, plus itself. Honestly, it gets to a point where like I just kind of like set up a field. Like, let's say like not these, I don't special these like ever, but like let's say I special these, right? And then I just kind of want to like negate Book of Moon monsters, and then negate spells and traps, and I just go, okay, Book of Moon, negate spells and traps, stuff like that, right? And I just get to sit on it. I really like the deck a lot. I think it's actually a really, really good deck. It has 1 more card, and then this is the trap card. If this trap card is face up while the field spell is face up, it says, my opponent cannot target the field spell I control with card effects. It also cannot be destroyed by card effects. Once per turn, I get to tribute 1 monster, special summon 1 Elementsaber monster from my deck with a different original attribute. So like if I have the water, right? I special the, like let's say I normal the water on my turn, and I have this, right? I get to go flip, that's protected, effect, tribute this guy, special this guy, and then that's it. And then, oh fuck, negate spells and traps. That's pretty nice, right? The deck is a lot of fun, I'm not gonna lie. I actually used to play this a lot in like really grindy matches. I used to play this with True Draco a lot. I think this with True Draco is really nice because it just kind of like grinds. I take no damage, and I'm just destroying everything my opponent has. That was a lot of fun. Tell me guys what you guys think about this deck. I think it's just a little fun deck and a little fun like archetype to learn about. Mix it with like a lot of other stuff to make it like way better.